Welcome to Enkirus. Today I'm going to show you how to launch Tomcat on an EC2 server. As you see, I have launched on an EC2 server Apache Tomcat version 9.0.41. You can launch any version. I'll guide you step by step how to launch your own Tomcat Apache on EC2. You can launch your WAR files or Java applications there easily after you have launched the server. So to begin, first of all, you go to your AWS console. On your AWS console, you launch an instance. You will try to make this tutorial in which you do not need to pay any money because we'll be using all free tier eligible versions. So first, Linux 2 is free tier eligible, as you see. I'll select the x86 version here. Now coming to the instance type, we'll be going with T2 Micro, which is again a free tier eligible. So we have selected that, which is the default option. Now configure instance type. Depending on your we always have a default VPC created, and it is always in a public subnet. So to make sure it's in public subnet, and make sure it's enabled, auto assign public IP is enabled, so that a public IP by default is assigned to your instance. Now this I'll keep it to default settings. You do not have any file system to mount. User data is a particular script you would want the EC2 server instance which you are launching to run at the time of their starting. So we are not providing any script here. Now coming to storage, we'll go with the default storage, which is of 8 GB. We'll leave everything by default. We can add a tag here if you want. You can add a server type, either let's enter server type, okay, server Tomcat. Now for security group, I'll just mention, like I have an open security group, or if you want to create a new security group, you can click here. For now, let's go with all traffic with anywhere. So all traffic from anywhere can access the instance when it's launched. You can enter that. You can just mention this as YouTube tutorial as your sorry, my bad. YouTube tutorial as your SG group. So now we have an SG where it allows all the traffic from anywhere to be accessed. See, this is the easy step. Now comes to the review. We'll review everything. Okay, we have a Linux 2, we have a T2 Micro. You need not worry, everything here is free tier. So now we'll launch the instance. When you are trying to launch the instance, you will have to select a key pair. If you do not have a key pair, simply click on create a new key pair, enter something, click on download, and your key pair will download onto your right side or whatever browser you're using. And you can come to existing key pair and select that key pair. Now I'm just selecting the YouTube video. One more thing I would like to mention here is the account which I'm using. I'm the admin here. So I can see there are 3 ways you can SSH into a container. I'll just name this as YouTube Tomcat launch, because I have another instance which is named as Tomcat, so you need not confuse that. And one is already terminated. So this is the one which we are launching. It's still in pending state. So meanwhile, when this instance is getting launched, okay, it's running state. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how do I get the Tomcat server. So you come here. I'll just search for Tomcat download. When you search on internet, you enter. There are various links you can see. Here is the software download link for Tomcat 8, but we are going for Tomcat 9. So I'll come to the Tomcat 9 section. I'll select an Apache Tomcat 9. I'll click here. And we have there are various versions of the latest version is 9.0.41. When you are seeing this video, there might be some other version. So you will have to get that version link. So we'll create to tar.gz. Sorry. Yeah, I have just copied the link, right clicked and copied the link here. Now I'll come to my instance here. So to connect to SSH into this container, as I have enabled all ports access. So port 22, which is the SSH port, also is accessible. So there are various ways to connect to this instance. One of the ways is to connect via PuTTY or by an SSH agent, or if you are it's a private instance, you can go by SSH session manager. But now as I am an admin to this account and I have policies attached via which I can use EC2 instance connect. So I'll just connect it via EC2 instance. Make sure your name is EC2 user. I'll just click on connect. There, I'm now able to access the instance in the browser itself. It's getting launched. Now I'll just run the first command as I've just launched the instance here. cdo yum update -y. So all the updates, whatever latest update is there, it's getting downloaded. Now coming to the part, now where do I install the Tomcat Apache? See, there are various folders you can install. I usually prefer the off folder because it's empty. We have basic files in there. You can install any folder, but opt is better. So I'll just go sudo su, or you can just run sudo after before every command when the other commands are running. But I just prefer to go to sudo su, so I need not type sudo before every command. Like if I want to get a wget of this link, if I want to just make a file executable, I'll have to write sudo before that. But when I'm going in root mode, I need not write that. So first I need to get I'll do an ls and show you. There is no files folder here, it's empty. Wget of the link which I just copied from here. I'll just click this. Now I have my Tomcat file getting downloaded from the server. I'll have to extract the file here. Now the files have been downloaded. Now I need to extract them. When I do an ls, you see there's a Tomcat Apache file there. Now to extract the tar file, what the command is tar-zvxf. It suggests you can just write it somewhere down. See, this is the command here. You basically, yes, the files are extracted into a folder Apache. Now I'll go into cd Apache. But see, the trick, as the instance is new here, we do not have Java installed. So first we'll have to install Java also. So I'll have to do yum install Java -y. Because Tomcat uses Java underneath it, so Java need be there on the instance. So the Java is getting downloaded here. See, usually the setup file is inside the bin folder. Bin folder, you will have to, there's a two folders, startup.sh and shutdown.sh. So you will have to come to bin folder and do the executable folder. So I'll come to cd Apache. I'm there. Now if I go to cd bin here, as you do ls here, you see two files here, shutdown.sh and startup.sh. So I'll do a .-startup.sh. That's it. The Tomcat has started. Now I'll come back here. I'll copy the instance IP here. I'll just paste this 8080. And now you will just see your Tomcat Apache instance has been launched. Now you can see in the bin folder, okay, not here, one directory up. When you go there, you have webapps here. You can put your WAR files here, and those WAR files will automatically be loaded. You can access them via the browser. See, this is a simple step. Now to shut down, the same process is same. You will have to go to bin directory and do -shutdown. Now when you do shutdown, if I come here on this, Apache will not be accessible here. Yep, as you see, it's shut down. Now I'll do startup again. But see, I'll have to, now the worst part is here, I'll have to come to bin folder every time. What if I'm not in the bin folder? How do I do that? The step to do that is very simple. You will just have to modify your command. You will have to add an extra command here. Just when you are inside the bin folder or anywhere, you can just add the command here, sudo. I am already in sudo, but anyway, you can enter, no issues. I am giving the command with respect that you are not in root. Sudo -ls. See, first, okay, I'll come to the directory here. Okay, I will come to the org folder. Now if I do a pwd, I am inside the home EC2 folder. Okay, let me go back to the org folder. It's Apache, yeah. Okay, I think I have installed in the EC2 user folder only, no issues. Okay, 1 minute, my bad. Yeah, as you see, the Apache is in cd-home EC2. I did not change any directory when I'm installing it. So you can follow, you can install any directory. That is not an issue here. Now I can just add a Tomcat up and Tomcat down as a command. So from anywhere I can just run a Tomcat up command. I need not go inside the bin folder and run the .startup.sh. I can make that as an executable. To make that an executable, you need to run the command sudo ln-s -home -ec2 user -apache. I'll have to go for bin. Now usually our executable files are in user bin folder, so I'll have to put this in the bin folder. I'll go for bin and I'll do Tomcat up here. That's it. Now same, I'll go for shutdown.sh. It's simpler, same process here. I'll just enter here Tomcat down. That's it. Now I'll just go to any directory. You can see I have no Tomcat here, but if I do a Tomcat up here, sudo Tomcat up, if you are not in root, I'll have my Tomcat running here. As you see, I'll just verify this for you. It's running. Now if I go to some other directory, let me go to etc directory. See, there is nothing here. I can just run the command. Okay, I think it froze. Okay, I'll reset the folder, no issues. I can run the command Tomcat down. If I am not in root, you should run sudo Tomcat down. Yep, as I see, if I come back here, the Tomcat has been down. Yep, this is the way you install Tomcat on an EC2 server. See, before I end this video, I'd like to tell you briefly about other videos which I have made. You must look into those videos. Some are related to AWS code commit, which is similar as a Git repository, but you get advantage of AWS IAM roles. Same goes for AWS RDS. I made some videos, and in future I'll be making some videos in AWS ECS and EKS. But I made a small video in way how to push your image to ECR. You can look into that definitely. And please look forward for my upcoming videos. Thank you.